Alright everybody, welcome back to Russian Fishing 4 with Turlly6 Gaming. I've got my happy hour to use, so I'm going to start off here at Copper. Try to capitalize on the happy hour, the 4 times XP. I'm going to just do the spot that I did yesterday. A little while, no video, just fishing. I got cocos and cream on that one. I got banana on this one. And then on the wild card, looks like I've only got 3 left. I'm using mussel green, mussel flavor green. At this spot, I did catch mostly commons, but I did catch a super freak and I caught one of the black rare carps. Let's see. I caught this one here yesterday. During happy hour, it gave quite a bit of XP, and I caught it on mussel flavor green. So, if you've been trying to get one of these, that may be a way of getting it. I'm at 61, 62. This was the original spot that everybody likes. You can't go this. You can't go around. This is at the end right here. You can catch some tench here. This is the spot everybody was fishing. There's a lot of lake here that's not opened up on this side. I've had fish spool me and go around this corner, and I couldn't get them. I had to go all the way around over here to pull them out this way, which you can do. So they didn't spool me; they were just stuck behind that that peninsula there. So I hope y'all are having a great day. Hopefully we can catch some fish here for few rares on our happy hour. Once our happy hour is up, we'll go back to working on some of the 7th anniversary tasks. Right now, you know, we still need the rough. We missed it the day we tried, and we've got a perch here at Oldberg. We may be able to just I'm not sure what they're catching perch on at Oldberg, but we'll have to figure it out. Probably nightcrawler. This is a clip 20 at this spot. Again, I'm really not using a lot of PVA. I got PVA on one rod just because I'm trying to use it up. Get some nice gifts on the premium stuff. We still haven't even went over to the premium yet. I don't even know if I've got a picker rod. I might have one picker rod. Alright, getting a bite on the muscle green here. Of course, the one I'm about out of, right? It's the way it works. They might have it in stock. We might have a different muscle flavor as well. I think there's green and then maybe purple. I don't know. I can't remember. Let's just hope for a rare on the happy hour. Unfortunately, it looks like just a common mirror. And we don't have enough to do it again. So that was muscle flavor green. I don't know if we've got regular muscle flavor. So let's try that out. Might be better. Who knows? Seems to be getting some bites, so we'll try it. All right, getting a bite on banana here. All right, common. That's what I catch mostly here. Seems to be more commons than anything. That was a bust. Guys, have you been catching them here? If so, let me know on what combo is working for you. I haven't. Seems like the posts have slowed down on Discord. The last post that I'm seeing here is 61.62, which is where we're at. That was on banana. Looks like people are catching on spicy peach too, and peach pellets. Getting ready to come up on nighttime. It'd be nice to get a nice rare in before night. It always scares me if the bite rate is slow during the prime time, evenings and mornings. Because how's it going to be overnight? I mean, I guess we could run over to Mosquito and try to get our rough here. Then we would be able to go to Old Berg next. Now the rain's coming in. Give it a few minutes here. Trying to make the most out of my happy hour, but looks like it backfired. Hey! We'll take that 30 silver for the one fish we caught. Alright, screw it. Let's travel to Mosquito. Even though we're not hungry, we'll hit the free food bin on the way. I'm going to go back over to this old trophy spot for rough. Last time we missed it by 9 grams. We had 71 and we need an 80. Well, I don't think I went the right way. I think I could have skipped a lot of this through town up there. It's all good. It's prettier down here. Yeah, this is, I don't know. I think this was the spot right here. Make it easier, make it more sensitive for the smaller fish. Oh. Right fish, too small. Right fish, too small. Give us the big uns. Got back 2 red worms. That's good. That's what we're using. All right. Still too small. Little bigger. I was at the right place. Must have been the wrong time. Definitely a little more fast-paced when you're small fish fishing. This doesn't look like a rough. Seems to be a bit of a bream spot as well. That's the thing, when you get into worms, red worms, or worms in general, you do get a lot of bycatches. A lot of different fish will eat them. At least it's not raining over here. That was a bust. Okay. Too small. Too small. Wrong fish. Too small. Too small. '68's our biggest. We need 80, correct? 80. As we bring them in, we'll up the hook size, but that may give us more breams and stuff, but it's okay. Let's play around with it. Oh, we got it. Never mind. Yahtzee. All right. We got our milk chocolate. All right. All right. What's our next thing here? Stage 1 complete. We need a perch at Oldberg 1.2, which I think is a trophy. We got to catch 10 different fish species using a telescopic rod at Oldberg. We got to catch 5 different species of cory on a jig rig, and then bear on a picker or feeder rod. White bream at Oldberg. We can try to get that when we're there. Common barbel at Bear. Volkov. So it looks like Oldberg is a perch, telescopic rod, and a white bream. There's 3 things we can do at the next location there. So let's go ahead and shoot over to Oldberg. Cost us $7.90. There could have been a cafe order for those rough, but I'm not worried about it. It's not going to make or break me at this point. We can go ahead and sell what we got now. You're not going to be eligible for cafe orders at other lakes. So you can see these roughs really aren't horrible money for their size. 33, that gives us back our money for traveling. So if we look at the, we're trying to catch white bream, a bunch of stuff on the telescopic rod, and then the 1.2 perch, right? So the perch, nightcrawler, I can't make the slim, or the quicker, so we can definitely try the nightcrawler. And then the white bream, looks like pea porridge, garlic dough. That's on a telly. Wet bread and red worm. Bloodworms. regular worms. Most recently, the telly. But, okay. So I'm not sure of a good perch spot. Usually they're about everywhere. So white bream. Let's go this way. I can't remember if white bream are a daytime or a nighttime fish. This used to be a white bream spot here. So let's do that's at 9.2 kg. That's probably fine. We can actually probably perch don't really care. I don't think we could probably take this back up to the carp leader. Do a large one with a night crawler. See how that works for us. And I don't know what our clip should be. We're going to make it a little more than what we're at. Let's go with about 16 here. Okay. White bream. Probably could leave that at 6.2. Make this a 10. And what was it? It was pea porridge, garlic dough. Problem is probably catch a lot of, probably get into a lot of bream. Maybe not so much during the day. And then, so what was the other rod? The other was 10 fish on Old Berg with a telescopic rod. Okay. So what do we got here? That's a telescopic rod. That's a telescopic rod. That's a telescopic rod. That's a little bigger. That's the 14 kg. So we got a bunch of rods that qualify. This is up to 5.6 kg. So that's our bream. It's not our white bream. One of the things we can do, we can change this out to this. And we can add a white bream mix. That might help us. Okay, so we're just trying to catch fish at this point with this telescopic rod. So 10 species. So a fly would be good probably. Pearl barley's not necessarily the best choice right off the rip probably, but does work for a lot of fish. Good thing about RF4 is once you catch a fish on that and it counts it, it'll keep a list for you. All right. Let's see here. I can't even remember what they caught that on. Oh, they're catching them on caramel. Yeah, it's a lot different. It's wet red worm and wet bread. Try to catch the bream here. That's the old clip, so I don't know if that's going to work, but let's give it a chance here. This is the Nightcrawler. No action on that for the perch yet. We're going to need a lot for the telescopic stuff. Okay. We're looking for a white bream more than 650. Still getting regular bream. Let's go ahead and throw this out a little farther. Also, when you pick your rod up, it steps you all the way back here. I do not like that. I feel like you got to move up every time. So right now we'll focus on the bream here. I got the Nightcrawler out for the perch. We can go ahead and stay a little more active for the perch even. I don't think it specifies how you catch the perch. Looks like we got another fish here. It's a white bream, was just not big enough. That's always good. We're in the ballpark. We just need that RNG to line up. I can't remember if white bream are during the day or at night. If you know, let me know. Leave a comment. I'm not sure. Okay, that was big enough, but that was the wrong thing. Again, another regular bream. I was hoping to get the quicker. Maybe that's a different setup. There we go. Oh, got that lightweight rod on there. I need something small. Hey, it's not helping me. Well, that was interesting. I wasn't even close to that thing and it set it over there. Oh my goodness. Excuse me. So let's try this again. We're going to hit E. Okay. We're going to hit circle. Damn. It's freaky. Not sure if I like that or not, but. We got off. We had one. Guys, let's we're not making any progress at all, unfortunately. Let's at least try to catch a couple here on the telly. The telescopic rod here, because we need 10 of those. And we still need that perch, obviously. So I don't know what the chances of catching a perch or a white bream here. Probably not great. Let's go ahead and throw this out here. I want to throw this one out instead. Then I want to pull this out. Let's see. Let's see if we can get something real quick here on the telly so we can start working on our 10 fish. Should be able to get bleak and a frog here for sure. I'm not looking at you. I don't want to snag. That's weird to me, but probably going to get a lot of crucians and gibbles with that set up there. Okay, so we got our first thing on the thing. Now we're going to still try to catch a bleak here. That's our first of our telly. We've got one. So we can also try to get a Chinese sleeper, Crucian Gibbles. It's going to be a lot with 10. So a couple frogs in a row. I'd like to get a bleak. Bleak. Already got the frog. Yeah, there's going to be... Okay. Getting a lot of frogs, which is nice if you're trying to catch some bait. Alright, so there's a Chinese sleeper. So that's 2 out of 10. there's a roach. Okay, I feel like maybe I was making this harder than it was. We'll see how long it takes to get 10, though. Getting a couple at first it's easy because you can catch anything counts, but as you progress, you only need certain one type of fish or something you don't have. It gets harder. Obviously, if you've got 9 of something, it's harder not to catch one of those 9, but something you still need. All right, another roach. So I want to get the bleak. The bleak. Not the frog, the bleak. Okay, give me the bleak. No. I've been keeping those small ones. I probably should have kept that other one. I could probably turn a lot of those into bait. All right. That's always nice. Get that bait harvesting up. Unexpected surprise. I'm not sure what kind of hooks we got on this, but they don't seem to hold fish very well. That's funny. We got a spin fishing from that little guy. I'm not using a still leader either, so it's a good way to lose your lure by not using a still leader with pikes. okay. It's not big enough, but that's what we were trying to catch. Guys, I think that's where we're going to call it an episode. I appreciate you watching. Don't forget to hit that like button for me. It helps me out. It is appreciated. And as always, until next time, have fun gaming. I'm out of here.